Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. And here we have the Volvo XC60 on a 70 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area and then work our way around the rest of it from there. As you can see, the tailgate on this car will open electronically. As we approach the back of the car, you'll also see reversing sensors. This car has a reversing camera as well, which I'll show you when we run through the controls on the inside. Plenty of boot space, as you may well expect. We do have that 60/40 split folding rear seat as well, and as this vehicle is a plug-in hybrid, you can see the relevant charging cable for it just there as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through the controls on the inside, as I mentioned. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see the wheels and bodywork are all in fantastic condition. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Firstly, over on the left-hand side, we have the speedometer, the digital readout for the speedometer, and also the total miles for the car as well, which are 32,886. We have the sat-nav screen in the middle at the moment. You can change that information should you wish to. And on the right-hand side, we have what would be the rev counter in the car. In this vehicle, as it's a hybrid car, it will show you how much power you're using and whether the batteries are charging as you're driving. But you do have the battery charge gauge, or the level of charge over there, and the fuel gauge for the car as well. In the centre of that, it will show you what gear this vehicle is in. Of course, it's an automatic, so we are in park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have stereo controls, phone controls out here as well as our cruise control. Over into the centre, we have the main touchscreen for the car. Really, really easy system to use. Everything is very clearly labelled. So you have your satellite navigation screen. Nice colour display, as you can see. You have your audio screen as well. And you can access the various ways you can listen to music down here. And they include Bluetooth audio, as you can see there, DAB radio, FM and AM as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music in this car. You can, of course, also pair up your phone. And you can close that down. And then you get various car status messages available to you. And we have a climate control menu as well. So you can turn the system on. You can adjust the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. You can turn your air conditioning off. Back on again from there. You can turn it into auto, as you can see. The car will then take control of the direction of the air and the fan speed for you. Any manual adjustment, like I've just made, will turn auto off. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly in here, depending on the temperatures you set. Temperatures are very easily adjustable. You can use this slider here for the driver temperature and for the passenger temperature as well. You can close all of those down. We then also have seat controls and steering wheel controls. So heated steering wheel with 3 different settings. Heated seat, again, with 3 different settings for the driver. And also for the passenger as well. So I say very easy to use this screen. The other thing you can get up on here is your full color reversing camera that I mentioned already. You can see that it has guidelines showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image that's being shown on the screen. Really easy to use and of course makes it very easy to park. Below that we have the main volume for your stereo and a couple of physical buttons for skipping tracks or radio stations. We have our heated rear screen. We can divert the car's air conditioning to the front screen. We have our hazard warning lights as well. The gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox with park on this button just here. This dial starts and stops the engine. So it's running at the moment. That will turn it off and that will turn it back on again. All you have to do is make sure you have the key in the car with you. You can change the driving mode of the car using this wheel as well. The last thing I want to mention with regards controls is the panoramic roof. So we have a button up here that will open the sunblind section. You can, if you wish to, just open the sunblind section all the way to the back of the rear seats, or should you wish to, as you can see from what I've done just there, you can open and close the sunroof section as well. The The last thing I wanted to talk about is the paperwork we hold for the car, which you can see just here. So we've got the V5 registration document, of course, which shows that this is a one-owner vehicle from new. We've also got 2 keys, as you can see, and the service book. You can see here the pre-delivery inspection done in 2020. Main dealer services in 21, 22 and 23 as well. It's worth noting that on this car and any car that we sell, if it requires an MOT in the next 6 months, at the point at which we sell it, we will also do that for you as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video walk around of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.